Actually,
Not
bro,
mad at
since
that.
we on the topic of college players, I seen something on Twitter the other day. If you had the first overall pick
Yeah.
and Cade and Ant was both coming out in the same draft, who do you draft?
Cade Cunningham. I draft Cade Cunningham. It's pretty easy to me. If we just talk about just based off of college or like knowing what we know now
we
with their
based off of
NBA
college.
careers. Based off of college, yeah, I'm going Cade. It's pretty easy. I ain't gonna lie. Cade, a lot of people forget that Cade, and that's not to say Ant wasn't a dog. Let me just start there. Ant was a animal at Georgia. Turned up. I know everybody remembers the Maui Invitational game against Michigan State. That was like his staple game. I know everybody remembers Ant in college. He was a monster. But Cade took an Oklahoma State team that had recruiting violations and wasn't eligible for the tournament. People forget that. And not only won Big 12 Freshman Player of the Year, but won Big 12 Player of the Year, was first team All Big 12, and had Oklahoma State with the best record that they've had in...
Cade won Big 12 Player of the Year?
Pretty sure.
What year was that?
2020. I'm pretty sure Cade won Big 12 Player of the Year and Big 12 Freshman of the Year. Or maybe he didn't win Freshman of the Year because he won Player of the Year.
You'd probably win both if you were a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you tweaking. You forgot Jared Butler.
Jared Butler won Player of the Year that year?
Yeah.
Really?
Jared Butler. Yeah.
Damn, I'm tripping. Okay.
Yep.
Well, shit, still, even in, Cade was, I mean, at the time, Cade is setting up the table. He's giving me what, 28 and 6 in college every night. You know what I'm saying? Ant was giving you just about 20 and, the same stats. But
oh, no, bro.
I like Cade's facilitating more. I like a guy that can facilitate, bro.
But if I need a two, if I just need a guard, I don't know, bro.
It's
I'm
not like
probably
Cade
gonna
can't put that bitch in the cup. He averaged more points in college than Ant did, if I'm not mistaken. Cade can put it in the cup now. I think over time,
average 19.
Yeah.
The only thing was Ant was just a little bit sketchy from 3, but
and at the time the SEC wasn't what the SEC is now.
It was lit,
but the
though.
Big 12
it was still lit.
It was, and that was in Georgia was slick. Georgia was slick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It was trash.
You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma State wasn't the best, but they wasn't.
They were solid though.
They was solid. They was middle of the conference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were super solid.
Me personally, I'm gonna take Cade, but I'm not mad at the Ant pick. I respect anybody opinion who would pick Ant. You really can't go wrong in that situation. That's two monsters.
Hold on, bro. But I'm looking on this. It say I might have been wrong.
About what?
The Player of the Year.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. I'm like, Cade. Nah, I feel like Cade won Player of the Year.
Damn, I think he did. It so said Jared Butler. My bad. Hold on.
Oh, no, it's all gravy. They've been giving us multiple different answers. They're trying to throw us off.
Bruh.
Still saying Jared Butler?
It said Jared.
The hell?
It said Jared Butler, not the year before, because I thought I might have put in the wrong year, and then it said, or Udoka.
It wasn't that Zabuki.
Okay. It's Cade, yeah.
Yeah.
Cade, that's on me.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
So is Cade the better prospect coming out then?
1,000%.
And he was All-American.
And he was All-American, bro. He was elite. Cade was
like
cold, bro. And people really forget because Cade didn't get to have a tourney run because Oklahoma State, Oklahoma State was banned.
They got banned. Cade was like that. So
and instead of going, because I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but when Oklahoma State got banned, people were wondering if Cade was going to hit the transfer portal and go to Kentucky or go to like Duke or some shit. And he chose to stay at Oklahoma State to just rock out without being able to go to the tournament. And that shit was so hard. He went crazy, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So is Cade, so would you take Ben Simmons? Cade or Ben Simmons coming out of high school?
Coming out of high school or coming out of college?
Coming out of college.
Coming out of college. I ain't gonna lie, coming out of college, I probably still got to take Ben, bro. Ben was like the second coming of LeBron James out of college, bro. Ben was looking crazy. Ben was elite. Ben had a jumper. Ben was running the floor crazy. I ain't gonna lie,
Ben wasn't going to class.
Yeah, Ben is like when I think about top prospects over the past, some odd years, Ben is top 3, not 3 behind Wemby. I ain't gonna lie.
What about James Wiseman coming out?
He
Would you
better than
still go
James.
Ben?
He
You
well, he
still
better
go
than James.
Ben?
I'm going Ben.
See,
Even
we
James
thought
ain't
James was
get to
about to
show
be
us shit,
correct,
but
but
James
we
ain't really
thought
get to
James
show
was
us
about
shit
to
in
be.
college though.
He didn't.
Because of
We
that,
got to
because
see
of the recruiting
real.
violation. We got to see
real Ben Simmons work.
and Antonio Blakeney. I was tapped in at LSU
me
during
free
them
Blake.
time.
Blake not locked up, but I
Yeah.
don't know why I said free Blake. But man,
If you know,
I wish
you know.
Blake was in the NBA. Fact.
Man,
Tone Blakeney. Who
one of the
mixtape was better?
rawest.
His or Levette? Marcus Levette.
Levette got top mixtape of all time, damn near to me. I ain't gonna fake. Marcus
Yeah,
Levette was so cold. Them handles was
Marcus
crazy.
was
He had so much pat, nigga.
He
Oh
was
my
salmon,
God.
hang crossing everybody. That hang cross used to be so nasty.
And he was lefty with it, so you know, man. Listen.
He was right left.
Shout out Marcus
Right
Levette.
left used to be butter.
Shout out Marcus
I don't
Levette.
know. Blakeney was cold, bro. That's
Blakeney
really
was
one
cold.
of the people that really put the NBA into perspective for me.
Blakeney was cold with that hezzy pool.
Because it wasn't no way I thought Blakeney wasn't going to make it to the NBA, bro.
Shit, same. I thought
and
the
like
same
really
thing.
stick. Like, I'm like, yo, Devin Booker. Like, I'm like, but nah, what was you saying?
I was gonna say, speaking of people that was supposed to make it to the NBA, bro, you know what I just heard the other day? Or found out the other day? Trayvon Duval is blind in one eye, bro.
Oh yeah, I seen that, bro. I seen a picture of him, gang. It's done looked all types of messed up. I was wondering what was going on.
I think he's so supposedly he's always had this, or not supposedly. He's always had this eye condition, and he used to have to get surgeries and miss time and miss games and stuff like that for it when he was in high school. Yeah. And that just kind of put into perspective how really raw this nigga was, because not only was he frying shit in high school, but he was killing shit with one eye.
Yeah, he was killing
with one eye, gang.
I was sick. He ain't paying out. I was sick. That was when I knew the jumper you gotta have a Jimmy.
You gotta have a J. You gotta have a J.
Because it was no way. I'm telling him he cooking, but then you really watch, he was really just dunking the mess out of people in
I was about to say,
transition lane you up.
Do your homework on Trey Duval in high school, man. That was the API. Well, him and Billy Press before he went to IMG.
Man, Prime Prep. Was he at Prime Prep? Was Duval at Prime
That's
Prep?
Yeah, Prime Prep. Prime Prep Academy. You know how that go.
Prime Prep, man. Shout out to Prime, man.
That shit was so.
I'm dead, bro. Prime Prep, man.